I like it. We've got Growth Spiral and a Counterspell. It's good enough for me. Nice, nice. Yeah, we played Terra Elementals the other day, Mark, and it was amazing. I don't know, Fedis. I think you're gonna try it and realize how delicious it is. Alright, let's see. We might be playing a Gruul deck or a Team Wreck deck. Alright, it is Gruul. And thankfully this robber doesn't actually get to hit anything here, and eliminate is a good draw. Oh yeah, we got the elementals going, don't worry, Mark. And the deck was sweet. One of the more fun ones that we've played recently. Alright, so there's no real need to eliminate right now. I'm gonna go with Castle Lochthwain, I think. I guess, now, I should have played out a tapped land there, just because in an aggro matchup, the life actually matters. So we can take 2 and then see what their follow-up play is. And we also have Mystical Dispute potentially for that. Yeah, I'm going to do that since they're not drawing a card off of the robber. I'm not sure, Becca. I don't know how we both got so interested in Sparkling Water. Double Pelt Collector. But either way, I have definitely, and actually D as well, has become an avid Sparkling Water drinker. Alright, so I don't really want to grow the Pelt Collector. I also want to make sure that I'm getting 2 cards off of this, so I'm going to play a tapped Overgrown Tomb. And I should have considered a little bit longer eliminating the robber before the first Pelt Collector resolved, but I feel like we're going to find a good target for this anyway, whether it's the Pelt Collector or something else. Ooh, that would be a good target. Let's just get rid of the Pelt Collector to make sure we're keeping our life total as high as possible. I said it would be because it does get hexproof on their turn, so can't target that with the eliminate right now, and I do plan on playing out this Krasis. Bad news is, it will probably end up allowing them to trigger the Robber of the Rich. But the good news is, we'll gain some life, draw some cards, and have a 4/4. Ooh, and Sublime Epiphany is the spice of the deck. So we'll see if we can put this to good use. Krasis, not a particularly good creature to copy with it, unfortunately. Alright, they just attacked instantly. They almost certainly have something here. I don't know how much we can play around. I think I want to block the robber. Yeah, and this actually would get it even with the cleave, so this works out better for us. Okay, so we have Sublime Epiphany mana up. Let's play this out tapped, and what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, shoot, we have to do it now because this will have hexproof. So, they found another very loud ball, I'm realizing now. It's up to us if we want to bounce the Embercleave or the Spellbreaker. Alright, so I don't think we're going to actually bounce the Spellbreaker, so we will surprise them with this. We can counter a spell, put the Embercleave back in their hand. Alright. And hopefully this is enough. Could use another eliminate. Oh, Scavenging Ooze is actually pretty good as well. We can grow that thing quite a bit. Alright, let's play it out. We can also negate the Embercleave, which is helpful. Just gonna get another forest for more activations. And yeah, feels like we might be stabilizing here. Gruul has been making a comeback. The cats are going wild in here. They have a lot of energy. They're pretty awesome. They're not going to break our concentration, though. We've got this game. So I can block and then grow this to a 4/4, and I still have negate up. Probably about one more week, Mark. I just want to make sure I'm leaving up 2 green sources. I am, but there's no reason to tap the way it's tapping me. Alright, and now we get to grow the ooze quite a bit. And gain a bunch of life. It's important to know if you haven't played with Scavenging Ooze, it only grows when you exile creatures, so... Or sorry, it only grows and gains life if you're doing that, so make sure you're selecting creatures if that is your goal. And now we've got an Ambusher, more things to exile, and I think we turned the corner on this one. The Sublime Epiphany was clutch. Yeah, we got through the scary part. Alright, and we'll just let them run into our Ambusher with this Spellbreaker here. They don't have a Castle Embereth, so this feels good. And yeah, let's just keep grabbing all the creatures from the yard. And we'll cycle this for good measure. And why not get another forest if we can? I think we do have another one in the deck. But yeah, if you haven't tried playing with Sublime Epiphany, you have to build it in the right shell, but that card is pretty insane. Okay. Ritual of Soot here, very good. I think probably Extinction Events are also good. I'm a little less certain on Kaya the Carnarium, just because they have a lot of bigger creatures in Gruul as well. So I could see this being a bit of a whiff. Yeah, super cool art. Just very cool card. Casualties seem slow, as does Shark Typhoon. Actually, Mystical Dispute should be our first cuts. Bring some sharks back. I don't mind negate. Yeah, I think something like this is pretty good. We could trim some Shark Typhoons for a couple Cry of the Carnarium and run it like this. Oh, Gust for sure, they call me Powder. Absolutely. Good eye. Yeah, Gus and Eder as well. Both of you are correct. Go something along those lines. We're going to throw this one back, not keeping the one land. This is much better. Uro, a great anti-aggro card. We've got the board wipe, very solid. And I think I'm probably tossing the Borrower. I think Gust is going to be a little bit more effective at that role, just because it actually puts the card on top of their deck. I'm not super concerned with the 3-powered flying body. Alright, let's get... I'm just trying to think how we're going to sequence. Okay, let's get this down. I was trying to figure out if I needed to play this out tapped to save the life, but I want to make sure that we can curve out if we need to. And Cry might end up actually being good here, so I was going to play out Scavenging Ooze. I also don't have double black. Yeah, let me just get the Ooze down. We can try to set up an extinction event where we're hitting only their creatures. So, for example, if they have like a Gruul Spellbreaker next turn, we can extinction event on Odd and keep the ooze around. A weird play that might come up is we could Uro, eat the Uro to become a 3/3 and then cry if they have a bunch of 2 toughness creatures. Alright, May. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate having you here. Thank you for coming by. Get some rest. And, alright. So here, let's just get Uro down. And it does look like it's shaping up for them to have a bunch of odd converted mana cost creatures. So hopefully this extinction event puts them pretty far behind. Sounds good. And I think I just want to wipe the board here. I'm trying to see how long I can hold off on doing it. We could actually play the Ambusher here because it and its tokens are going to be even. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can get them to commit one more thing to the board. To have exactly Embercleave here, we could choose to Aether Gust that instead. That means we're not ambushing anything though. Alright. Alright, so this should be pretty good. We're going to ambush one of the goblins and then extinction event on Odd to wipe more or less their whole board. Could also just cry the Carnarium. Let's go ahead and attack. So how bad is Embercleave? If they play a land, play an Embercleave, it's still not that bad. I'm not going to shock to keep up the Aether Gust. So we're still out of Stomp range, even if it's Ember... Ooh! Okay, I did not expect the Hellkite. I'm not going to lie. That is fairly annoying. Alright, so play this out tapped. We'll Aether Gust the Hellkite when they go to attacks. Yeah, that was, again, very surprising. So I should be attacking, I think. Maybe not, though. If they have another haste creature, that's bad. I'll hold back for one turn. Now, I really need to set it up where we can bring Uro back. They have no pet. How can we lose to someone with no pet? The decency. Oh, so Brash Taunter really has my interest. It reminds me of a deck from a while back that I used to play. There's a Boros Reckoner, I think is the name of the card. It's like 3 hybrid Boros mana. And when damage is dealt to it, let's go to blockers. It deals that much damage to another target, and I combined it with the deal 13 to all creatures card. And so yeah, the Brash Taunter has the same type of feel, so I'm interested. And I will get some... I actually built standard goblins alt effects, but I don't think it's very good. We can cycle this. What do I want to tap? Doesn't really matter. Yikes. Alright. They've gotten us this game. Not shocking for the Aether Gust. I don't know if it would have made a difference, but now I know about the Hellkite, so I'm going to remember that. Yeah, there's no actual way out of this. A little too slow to bring back Uro. But yeah, I'm intrigued by the Taunter, and alt effects, let me know what you do with it. The turn that we extinction event, that was the other thing I was thinking of. I didn't consider it for long enough, probably. That might have helped as well. Alright, either way, what do we need to change? Not much, I don't think. Shark Typhoon could potentially block a Hellkite, so maybe we want one of those and one less Epiphany. We'll get them this time, though. Although not with a one-lander. Oh yeah, this is much better. We'll scry into some black sources, hopefully. And let's pitch the Shark Typhoon. Yeah. Yeah, 2 Hellkites definitely do us in. Honestly, the 1 Hellkite might have been enough regardless of how I played. I'm not sure. I'd have to really look at that game again. But it did feel like we could have considered some other options. Good Harry Potter reference, Becca. Sorry, just checking on the old kittens. We're going to keep the growth spiral, I think. Help accelerate us to 4. And I don't think there's any benefit to doing this immediately. Tanuki, how are you doing tonight, by the way? Alright, and they're stuck on green mana. Alright, there's the swamp that we desperately need. So Ritual of Soot protects us from pretty much everything. We can tap like this. Actually, it doesn't matter how we tap. Let's play out Uro. And then we'll have Eliminate up. Glad to hear it, Tanuki. Yeah, I actually was winning some matches with my standard Goblins deck that I built for fun, but I don't think I can actually recommend it to people. We're going to take 1 here, and then if they don't play anything else, we probably just play Eliminate, get closer to getting Uro back. Could also hold this up for if they find a red source and play something scarier. Although, no, I'm going to play it out because we might want to start drawing cards as well. Alt effects, that was a Harry Potter reference. There are no workers at Gringotts in the Magic universe, as far as I know. Alright, so play this tapped, draw a card. I'm trying to keep my life total as high as possible. We'll draw a card at the end of the opponent's turn. Oh no, we can't draw it. We're a little bit short. Okay. Need 1 more black source. No worries, alt effects. Our opponent did find red. So we don't have forever. I feel like we're supposed to just cycle the Triome here. I know it's a black source. We aren't likely going to be drawing too many cards this game. I want to get closer to Uro. Maybe find something else. Right, and I like the ooze. Now, if they have another red source and a Hellkite, things get interesting. Spellbreaker's less scary. So if they attack, we could eat the the Pellet Collector and the Uro. It feels like they might have Ram through or something though. Primal Might, yeah, that'll do it as well. Five, so we can just Ritual of Soot to bring Uro online soon. Oh, Aether Gust? Can we... Oh, the mana's not lining up that well, because we could also do that and bring Uro back this turn, but let's do this and keep Aether Gust up, I think. It feels like this is smarter than using Extinction Event. Oh, nice, Mark. They're really good. I would recommend. So not drawing a card off this. Don't feel like I need to Aether Gust it. Only downside is that we won't be able to keep up blue with Uro next turn. Save it, Mark says. Yeah, I am going to save it. Be patient. Alright, Uro, get us the rest of the way there. A returned Uro is like one of the worst things you can see as an aggro deck. Alright, we'll play that out tapped. And play this out as well. And now we are going to legitimately be able to start drawing cards if the opponent's not pressuring us. So I can attack and then Extinction Event. Ooh, Nightpack Ambusher is pretty sweet as well. Play this tapped. I feel like Extinction Event is worth it here. That way they're not drawing any cards. Also just try to pick off the robber. Yeah, I'll hold off the Extinction Event too. Alright, there's the Hellkite. We are going to put that one on top of the deck. Sorry if you hear the lamp near me, which is currently running out of batteries. Alright, and we'll get this down so that they don't get to draw a card. We get rid of the robber. Alright, we got there.